Electrolysis matlab splitting. So sorry, electrolysis can be split into two words. One is the electro and the other one is lysis. So basically it is related to flow of electron. That is the meaning of electrolysis. Pertaining to means it is related to flow of electron. So what happens? So majorly we need to understand the definition. What actually happens in electrolysis? So electrolysis is the decomposition of a chemical compound, electrolyte, in the aqueous or fused. Fused can be written as molten state also. So it is a decomposition. It means it is breaking. Okay, so it is breaking into cation and anion. Now, what is cation and anion? In study. So how this decomposition is happening? So how can you remember this definition? Initially, you need to understand that what is electrolysis. So electrolysis is what? Decomposition of a chemical compound. In which state? Aqueous state. How? By the passage of direct electric current, okay, resulting in the discharge of ion. And what is the output of the electrolysis? I'm getting discharge of ion. Okay, after the discharge of ion, we get as neutral atoms at the respective electrodes. Okay, so normally whenever we have a decomposition, we will be having Na plus 1, because see, so electrolyte, now this is an electrovalent compound. Now electrovalent compound, if we have already studied before, there were two things about covalent compound and electrovalent compound. Electrovalent compound means separation of ions. Okay, if you recollect. And what about covalent compound? Covalent compound was ion formation of ions. So if you take an electrovalent compounds example, we had studied that NaCl, rock salt, these are all electrovalent compound. What about covalent compound? It was HCl, H2O. So normally covalent compound, they are not having any ions. But when you insert or when you actually put water or when you make it an aqueous solution, okay, then what happens? Then they become, then there is an ion generation. Okay, just 1 second. So electrolysis means, what is electrolysis? That is the decomposition of the electrolyte. In which state? Only in aqueous or molten state, by passage of what? Direct electric current. And what is the output? Resulting in discharge of ion, okay, at the respective electrode. Now in electrovalent compound, we were talking about that there is separation of ion, and in covalent compound there is a formation of ion. Okay, so for time being we are talking about electrovalent. Okay, so it is electrovalent is separation of ion. So if you notice in the example that NaCl, it's a reversible process, Na plus 1. Okay. So the ion which is having a positive charge is called cation. Okay. And the ion which is having a negative charge is called anion. Now what happens? Cathode. Now cathode is what? Negative electrode. Okay. Negative electrode. So at negative electrode, now negative electrode attracts the positive charge, that is the cation, towards itself. So at cathode, what happens? This sodium ion gets deposited. Okay, sodium cation gets deposited and it accepts one electron from the cathode and it becomes a neutral atom. Okay, so what is the whenever a atom or an ion, when it accepts an electron, okay, what does that process mean? Reduction process. Okay, so at cathode what happens? Reduction process happens. What about at anode? Now anode is a positive electrode, so it will try to attract a negative ion. So negative ion means chlorine will be there. Okay. Now chlorine will what happen? It will try. Now there is a extra electron in chlorine ion. Okay. So it is supposed to have 17 electron. It is having 18 electron. So it has extra electron. Now it will try to deposit that electron back to the anode. So if you notice, chlorine is giving out one electron to the anode and it becomes a neutral atom. So what is that process happening in anode? Oxidation reaction. So I had told you there was, I don't know if you remember, I had told you NCR and POW. मैंने पहले भी बोला था NCR मतलब how do you remember cathode? Now cathode is what? Negative, cathode and reduction. Okay, तो NCR याद रख सकते हो. POW मतलब positive, anode, oxidation. तो लास्ट ईयर मैंने ये बताया था. Okay, I hope you remember. So please remember this, that NaCl is an electrovalent compound which is infused, okay, or in aqueous solution. Aqueous solution matlab it is mixed with water. So when it is in that state, what happens? It is separating. The ions are getting separated into cation and anion. Cation किसको बोलते हैं? The positive charge. And anion किसको बोलते हैं? Negative charge. Okay. Now what happens at cathode? Okay, cathode में क्या होता है? Cathode is a negative electrode. Now cathode will be attracting the positive ion. Okay, so now just understand Na plus 1. Na plus 1 means it is not having, matlab it is having one less electron. Okay, so it will try to accept the electron from the cathode, and cathode is what? A negative electrode. So negative electrode means it is giving out electrons. Okay, so cathode is giving out electrons. Sodium wants one electron. It will try to take one electron and it will form a neutral atom. So accepting an electron means reduction reaction. Okay, and anode kya hai? It's a positive electrode. Positive electrode, that means what happens? It needs an electron. So chlorine is a matlab opposite sides, matlab opposite cheese attract honge na. So positive will attract a negative. So negative will means what? I have an extra electron. So I will give away my electron to the positive anode. Okay, and it will form neutral atom, that is oxidation reaction. So already मैंने बोला है NCR negative, cathode reduction, and दूसरा क्या है? POW, that is positive anode oxidation. So in anode, oxidation reaction is happening. Okay, where is this process happening? Now this process is happening in electrolytic cell. Now what is electrolytic cell? It's a non-conducting vessel. So non-conducting vessel means it is not participating in the electrolysis process. Okay, non-conducting vessel. There will be, it's a bad conductor of electricity. You can think that way. Okay, so that vessel means any beaker or flask or anything of that sort. It is containing the electrolyte in aqueous solution or a molten solution. Now there are two electrodes. Okay, one is anode and one is cathode. Now how can you say that this is anode and this is cathode? So the electrode which is connected to the negative terminal of the battery, okay, then it is called cathode. And anode is the electrode which is connected to the positive side of the battery. It is called anode. So if you remember in 9th standard in current electricity chapter, we had studied plus and minus. Okay, so the long one is P plus. Okay, so it is battery. Battery means it is consisting of several cells. So यहाँ पे आपको दिख रहा होगा there are several cells here. Okay, the positive side is connected to the electrode and that is called anode. Okay, so there is nothing called like कि ये electrode anode है. There is no name given. So the electrode, whenever it is connected to the positive side, you have to assume now that is anode. Now what is key? Key, I think you remember there were switch key, tap key, plug key. Okay, the switch. So why we need that key? What is the function of the key? What is the function of key? So when
To
we
break
close,
the
to make the circuit or break the circuit. Okay. So basically, when you want that current, when you want the current to flow in the circuit, okay, or when you want this bulb is, you want the bulb to glow, you will, what you will do? Okay, you will try to on the key. Okay, like plug the key. You will insert the key. Okay, and the process will begin. Now, I think you understood this. When the switch is on, basically the key is inserted. The electrolyte starts dissociating. Electrolyte matlab, so for example, if you have a NaCl in a aqueous form, it will start dissociating into Na+1 and Cl1 minus. Now, how will you understand that current is flowing? You will be able to see the bulb is glowing. Okay. Now, if you see a bright glow of the bulb, that means that it is a strong electrolyte. So basically, what is the definition? We will be taking it little bit later. Strong electrolyte means when there is a complete dissociation, okay, fully, everything, the whole electrolyte is dissociated into ions. That time you will be able to see that bulb is glowing brightly. When you are seeing that only partially some of them are dissociating into ions and rest are remaining as molecule, that time you will see that it is weak electrolyte. Okay, so you will be observing dim glow of the bulb. Okay, what about non-electrolyte? So when there is no dissociation, the bulb will not glow. So basically there is no ion, cation, anion, no, nothing, no dissociation has happened. So whenever there is an ion, the electricity will flow and hence the bulb will glow. Okay. So how this process will take place, thoda aste aste se karte hain. Okay. So I hope you understood. Any doubt in this? Okay. So what is electrolyte now? So it's a simple definition, any chemical compound. So now normally it is a compound because it is always consisting of two or more elements. Okay. So it is always going to be a compound, NaCl, KCl, that way. So electrolyte is a compound. It's a chemical compound which is conducting electricity. So basically, so you observe this. So whenever there is a, like you can see electricity, flow of electron due to any electrolyte. So you can say that it is a strong electrolyte or it's an electrolyte. So basically any compound which is responsible for having electricity, that means it's an electrolyte. So, but the electrolyte has to be in which state? It has to be in fused or aqueous state. Now, normally electrolytes are what? Ionic compounds. Ionic compound I already spoke about. Electrovalent compound. Now, electrovalent compound में क्या होता है? Complete dissociation, है ना? Separation of ions. Okay. So, what are the responsible particle in like in conducting electricity? Only ions. Okay. So ions only and ions and molecule. We already spoke about. See, there is a weak electrolyte. Now, weak electrolyte will have ion as well as molecules, but it has ions. Therefore, there will be electricity, but yes, it will be in less amount. Okay. Now, non-electrolytes, the particles are only in molecules. Okay. So it is not breaking anything. So therefore, there will be no electricity. Okay. Now, non-electrolytes are covalent compounds. So, if you remember, all covalent compounds are not going to have electricity. So, if I take water, water में यदि तुमने acidified डाल दिया, HCl डाल दिया या H2SO4 डाल दिया, so there is a possibility of conducting electricity. Okay. So we will be studying that later. So what are the electrolytes? In acid, we have HCl, nitric acid, sulfuric acid. In alkalis, we have potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide. And salts, we have lead bromide, molten. Now, lead bromide is a salt. So it is molten. It is not in aqueous state. Okay. Copper sulfate solution, blue color का solution होता है, that is in aqueous state. So they can ask you which are electrolytes and non-electrolytes. Now, pure water or distilled water is non-electrolyte. But if you want to make an electrolyte, you have to put some drops of acid. We'll be studying that later. Alcohol, kerosene, carbon disulfide, liquid, CCl4. We have already studied about CCl4 in chemical bonding chapter. Okay, liquid. So CCl4 is always in liquid form. That also you have to remember. Okay, so please don't assume that it is in solid. Sucrose means, I think, what is the formula of sucrose? Anyone?
C12H22O11.
Yes, sucrose is C12H22O11. Glucose is C6H6, C6
H12O6.
H12O6. Sugar solution. Now, sugar solution, it is not, it is like, so normally they ask you, what is sugar solution? Is it a non-electrolyte or electrolyte? It's a non-electrolyte. Why? Because it is consisting of only molecules. Okay? Now, what is strong? Already we spoke about this. Strong means, okay, so strong electrolytes are a very good conductor of electricity. So main thing which you are supposed to write, that it is completely dissociated. Okay, that means the whole electrolyte, okay, on passage of electric current will dissociate completely into ions, only ions. What about weak electrolyte? It is a poor conductor of electricity, only partially dissociated, and the particles are ions and unionized molecules. So there will be some ions, but there will be some molecules also. So example is what? Weak acids. Which are the weak acids? Just one second. Weak acids are carbonic acid, H2CO3, okay, acetic acid, that is CH3COOH, oxalic acid, HCOOH, nahi, oxalic acid is what? COOH,
H2C2O4.
H2C2O4, okay, it will be COH, okay, I'll not, just one second, I'll just write it down whether you can understand, okay. So if you remember COH, और यहाँ पे एक it is this way. So this is sorry. So this is oxalic acid. What about formic acid? Formic acid is HCOOH. Acetic acid is CH3COOH, and carbonic acid is H2CO3. Okay. So these are my weak electrolytes. They can give you any acid and they will ask you whether it is a strong or weak electrolyte. If you observe bases, ammonium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide. And what about the strong electrolyte? It is sodium, potassium, and lithium. Acid, okay, all the HCl, H2SO4, HNO3, HBr, HI, okay. So dilute version. Salt is NaCl, rock salt, sodium. So all sodium salts, if you notice, they are strong electrolytes. Then copper, they are copper, like it is copper chloride. Then lead, all lead, if you are observing, lead sulfate, lead nitrate, lead bromide. So these are in molten form, okay. Now lead nitrate is in aqueous solution, okay, so it's a soluble. So lead nitrate is soluble, lead sulfate is not a precipitate, and lead bromide is also a precipitate. Now this is silver iodide. Okay, so these are also strong electrolytes. What about these salts? Sodium carbonate, Na2CO3. Bicarbonate is NaHCO3. Oxalate is, I think it is CH3CONA something is there. I don't recollect this. You can just have a look in Google and try it. Okay. Okay. I don't recollect oxalate and format. I'll let you know later. Okay. Any doubt in this case? Okay, so electrolytic cell, we already studied that it is a device or it is a vessel where the electrolysis process is matlab, happening. Okay, so there is a voltmeter which contains electrodes, cathode and anode, and there is a solution. Electrodes means what? It is allowing the electric current to enter or leave the solution. Electrodes are made up of metal or carbon. So metal, can anyone give me example which metal they will be made of? Platinum, or it can be made up of what? Carbon electrodes. Carbon electrodes, graphite. Graphite. It is made up of graphite. Graphite is what? It is a carbon compound, ना? If you remember, हमने graphite के बारे में पढ़ा है, इसमें भी पढ़ा है. Okay. So graphite is what? It is a non-metal. So it is the only it is a what? Allotrope of carbon, which is responsible for conducting electricity, but it is not going to take part. So it is just, it's an inert material. Okay, so it doesn't change the composition or anything. It is just responsible for conducting electricity. So normally the electrodes are made up of graphite, okay, or platinum or copper. Copper electrodes भी होते हैं, graphite and platinum भी होते हैं. Okay, so are used when the products formed during, they react with metallic electrode. Okay. Already we studied about anode. Anode means which is connected to the positive terminal. Cathode is connected to negative terminal. What happens? The anions migrate to the anode and cations migrate to cathode. Anions क्या करता है? Now anions means it is a negative atom, or like negative ion. Okay, so it has extra electron. Now what it will do? Anion will try to donate this electron to the anode because now it is having excess. And when it is donating electron, what is the meaning of donation? It is an oxidation process. So normally मैंने आपको कैसे याद रखने को बोला है? If you don't recollect, we can recollect the PAO. Okay, PAO. So at anode, oxidation process is happening. What about cathode? Now cathode में cathode is what? Negative. Okay. Now the positive cation, it needs an electron. Okay. So Na+1 will go to the cathode. It will try to take the electron from cathode. Now cathode has excess of electron. Okay. Excess of electron hoga, and it will try to get reduced. So when it is accepting electron, it will reduce. So NCR and ये क्या बोल सकते हैं? PAO. Okay, so anion is losing the electron at anode, and cation क्या करेगा? Because cathode is a negative electrode, that means it has excess of electron. It will try to take the electron and it will form neutral atom. Okay. So the ions which are carrying positive charge are called cation, and negative charge they are called anions. So anions will be migrating to the anode, cations will be migrating to the cathode. So anions always, they try to donate or lose electron to the anode, and hence it is getting oxidized. Whenever there is a donation, it means oxidation. And whenever there is an accepting of electron, it is getting reduced. Accepting of electron मतलब वो negative हो जाता है. Negative हो जाता मतलब वो reduce हो जाता है. Okay. So whenever I am donating electron, that means मैं electron को दे देती हूँ, and what happens? Oxidized हो जाता है, मतलब positive. Okay, that means I have more protons than electrons. Any doubt in this case?
No.
Mechanism of electrolysis. So this process was actually suggested or explained by Arrhenius. Okay, so he is a very important scientist. Like there is something called Arrhenius theory. There is something called Lewis theory. So there are a lot of theories. Okay, like according to Arrhenius theory, how can you say कि this is an acid? Like, you know, okay, can anyone tell me how do you say that HCl is an acid. What is the major thing? And how can you?
Hydrogen ion.
Yes, hydrogen ion. So Arrhenius actually he had this finding. So whichever compound is releasing hydrogen ion, that means I can say it's a acid. And what about base? Base
Hydroxyl.
hydroxyl OH ion. So this was a very basic theory. Okay, you will be studying more about this in 11th. Lewis theory and और एक कोई तो theory है. Okay, so Arrhenius theory he made it very very clear. Okay, so there are some postulates or findings. So an electrolyte on dissolving in water dissociates into free cation and anion and allows the flow of electric current through it. Now, I wanted to say something about it, like actually how this electricity is getting flow. Okay, now understand, like there is a dissociation happening. Okay, now I'll be just marking something. Please, everyone get up and understand. Now NaCl. Now Na plus 1. Now Na plus 1 is what? Cation. Now cation will, what will happen? Cation will accept an electron from cathode and chlorine ion will go to anode. Now what will happen? There is a flow of electron happening. So just understand that chlorine, like just assume chlorine is an anion. Now it is depositing that electron on anode. यहाँ पे मैंने उसने deposit किया. Now this electron is flowing through the circuit, okay, and it is getting deposited to the cathode. यहाँ पे deposit हो गया. Okay, what? That electron which was coming out from chlorine and it got deposited to anode, and then when the current is flowing, how the current is flowing? Current can flow only by flow of electrons. So chlorine is depositing the electron, okay, that electron is traveling through the circuit, okay, bulb is glowing and then it gets deposited to cathode. Now cathode will have that electron. Now that electron will be accepted by sodium ion, okay, and the sodium, what will happen? Will get deposited on cathode. So if you observe, after some time this cathode will become big. Q, because sodium is actually getting deposited at cathode. Now sodium is accepting the electron and it gets deposited in cathode. Ye please samjho. What about anode? After a while, anode will diminish. Because see, chlorine is not a solid. Chlorine is a gas. So chlorine will get evolved from anode. So chlorine क्या करेगा? एक एक इलेक्ट्रॉन देगा, okay, and what will happen? वो flow करेगा. After a while, what will happen? The chlorine atom is getting deposited on the anode. Means what? Chlorine will get evolved. वो उड़ जाएगा. और सोडियम डिपॉजिट होता है, तो थोड़ी देर बाद क्या होगा? एनोड इज गेटिंग डिमिनिश्ड एंड कैथोड इज गेटिंग बिग. ओके, तो इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस कंसेप्ट इज सो यूजफुल. लाइक हम लोग आगे पढ़ने वाले हैं इलेक्ट्रोप्लेटिंग. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, मुझे एक चम्मच के ऊपर सिल्वर कोटिंग चढ़ाना है. वेयर आई एम गोइंग टू इंसर्ट दैट स्पून? स्पून विल बी एट कैथोड. ओके, एंड सिल्वर, जो सिल्वर होगा तुम्हारा विच यू वांट टू कोट, ओके, दैट सिल्वर बार विल बी ऑन, लाइक इट विल बी एक्टिंग एज एनोड. ओके, तो सोचो मुझे चम्मच के ऊपर सिल्वर कोटिंग चढ़ाना, या लाइक यू नो स्पून के ऊपर आई हैव टू कोट निकल कोटिंग, लाइक वो जो शाइनिंग शाइनिंग मार रहा है, दैट आई वांट टू कोट. So whichever thing you want to have electroplating process you want to do, that part you are going to put it as a cathode, and something from which actually the lining should happen, that is the anode. Okay, so I'm actually explaining you what is the purpose of studying this chapter. Mainly it is electrorefining and electroplating. I gave you an example of electroplating. Okay. Can